Hi, my name is Renea Wood, and I am a White-Riley-Peterson Fellow for 2017-18. I am representing the Oregon Alliance of YMCAs and working alongside Oregon Ask, Oregon's after-school network. I wanted to share with you about my policy project journey. As with most projects, they start in one direction and end up taking turns along the way. I have been able to work on 3 different policy areas: HEPA integration, QRIS, and childcare licensing. My initial policy project was a partnership with Oregon Ask. They were on their 3rd attempt at securing Voices for Healthy Kids funding under the out-of-school time policy lever. Our partnership goal was to rally current legislative supporters to begin to research ways to integrate HEPA into out-of-school time policies and evaluate the potential of implementing HEPA recognition program. Despite the large legislative support for school-age programming needs here in Oregon, Oregon Ask did not receive Voices for Healthy Kid funding this last cycle. This slowed down the efforts that we could put into these initiatives. I was, however, able to start putting together a document that shows state-by-state policy HEPA work done by YMCAs across the country. This document will come in handy when we're able to get back to work on HEPA integration in Oregon out-of-school time policy. At the same time, this last year, I was able to take part in the Oregon Department of Ed's QRIS Ad Hoc Committee, or SPARC, as Oregon has renamed the QRIS process. I was able to assist with the revision of SPARC by systematically integrating a voice for school-age programming. Oregon Ask and I were the only 2 voices in that room that specifically supported school-age programming needs. We were able to bring up the need to help to use HEPA standards to meet QRIS domain requirements. It was agreed that by showing HEPA policies and programming, it would meet a requirement in various domains. The ad hoc process, however, has slowed down in recent months as the formal approval process by the Early Learning Council is underway, severely limiting my ability to continue to offer feedback in that process, but to be continued. Throughout 2018, the Child Care Division has been undergoing child care licensing revision process. In the last few months, the Child Care Division has been asking for public feedback, and the Oregon Alliance of YMCAs has jumped on that opportunity to share feedback on much more than just the proposed revisions. I was able to get individual YMCAs throughout Oregon to email in their specific child care licensing challenges and the recommendations for changes. We have been suggesting for years that school-age programs be removed from the Child Care Center requirements and put into specific school-age rules for out-of-school time programming, specifically those operating in school facilities. This would have accommodations that would allow out-of-school time programs to use existing safety standards already in use in the schools. Our big question we keep asking: if schools is safe before 3, why isn't it safe after 3? Our Ys have been pointing out the redundancies and inspection requirements when using school-based facilities. Many of our Ys that run out-of-school time programming in schools are required to purchase additional fire, marshal, and health inspections despite the schools having existing inspections. Our other concern is around additional training requirements, the increase from 15 to 18, which on the surface is a great idea, and we are in support of. What we are pointing out is that in our rural Oregon areas, there is little to no access to school-age specific training, limiting our school-age staff to attending training in early childhood education, not really helping them develop the skills they need for school-age programming. We are identifying a huge need for more school-age training availability in rural Oregon, and additionally, the funding need to support that. Our Ys have sent numerous emails, and we will be making a public comment at this week's final public hearing. We will be sharing our recommendations for change. Our Alliance is not done with this process. Anticipating not seeing the changes we need to be able to serve more youth, we are working with our lobbyists to develop legislative relationships and identify the best method to change specific statutes. This has been an ongoing problem for all out-of-school time programs in Oregon, and the Alliance of YMCAs will be continuing to try to make improvements. These have been my policy projects, at which I have been learning a lot at record speed. I am excited to continue to be part of these processes and to see where we can make the most impact for out-of-school time programming in Oregon. Thank you.